Bonjour les amis, c'est PaPy. J'espère que vous allez bien. Écoutez, moi je suis enchanté. Un vieux jeu de mon enfance, là j'ai le droit de jouer au PaPy, qui s'appelait Monkey Island, Return to Monkey Island, une espèce de jeu d'aventure de pirates complètement loufoque, qui était vraiment célèbre à l'époque, qui était vraiment génial. Eh bien, ils nous ont ressorti une nouvelle version. On est bien en 2022 et c'est bien la version 2022 qu'on a ici. Donc, ce que je vous propose, j'attendais ce moment de pouvoir l'enregistrer directement comme ça pour vous le présenter en live. C'est possible que là, exceptionnellement, je fasse petit à petit tout le jeu en vidéo. À vous de me dire si vous voulez le voir en entier ou pas. Mais en tout cas, j'ai bien envie de me faire l'aventure totale et de vous tenir au courant de ce que j'en pense et de mes réactions au fur et à mesure. En tout cas, voilà, je voulais le découvrir comme ça, sans préparation, avec vous. Et c'est parti, je vous propose qu'on retourne faire un tour sur l'île des singes. On va se mettre, alors, mode normal, toute l'histoire et tout le fun, mais des énigmes plus relax pour les joueurs qui n'ont pas forcément de beaucoup de temps. Ah bon? Mode difficile, des énigmes plus nombreuses et plus difficiles. Show me the money de singe, pour les pros de jeux d'aventure qui veulent vivre l'expérience dans sa totalité. Rien que pour le clin d'œil, on se la fait en mode difficile. Histoire qu'on ait la totale, on s'en fout. C'est pas grave si ça va durer 3 mois pour qu'on y joue, mais on va jusqu'au bout. C'est parti. Une histoire inattendue commence.
Chuck! Guybrush, come over here. Gently now. Remove my mask.
Will you promise to stop picking on me?
All right, I promise. Anything. Just put my leg back on.
Hey, you kids. You're not supposed to be in here.
What's next?
Let's goof on those two. Pretend they're our parents.
Yeah! Sorry we ran off. You were probably worried about murderers and ne'er-do-wells.
Don't worry, I found him.
Come on, let's go.
Let's pretend I have powers that make lightning come out of my eyes.
It's so lifelike.
I wonder if it's real.
Ah, c'est l'intro, je peux pas couper. Je vais mettre les sous-titres en français juste après, peut-être. J'avais cru apercevoir en effet que
Sorry, boys, could you stop following us? It's creepy.
les personnages
Yes, sir.
ont une façon d'être dessinés
Come
originale.
on, I saw a scurvy dog shack back there.
Scurvy dogs. I've never had one of those.
No way, you have to try one. It's the best thing you'll ever eat in your life. No
Bon,
fooling.
on sent que les deux garnements, ils vont faire des bêtises. Ah, voilà. Alors attends, on va mettre les sous-titres peut-être. Texte et langue. Sous-titres, effet audio, texte et voix. Ah, voix uniquement. Texte plus voix. D'accord. D'accord. Est-ce que c'est ça? Interface. Afficher le nom des joueurs, non. Audio. Ok, là on avait été l'audio. Et est-ce qu'on peut sauvegarder? Allez, on va sauvegarder le début. Tac. Ah oui. Ok. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on a?
I once got a scurvy dog
voilà.
that was bigger than my head.
Ok, maintenant on voit ce qu'ils disent. Alors, acheter des Scrooge Dog, d'accord. Chuck a souvent de bonnes idées. Qu'est-ce que ça dit? Alors, ok, lui c'est quoi? Debout là-dedans. Fouiner, examiner le tonneau. Si je clique, il fait quoi? Oh la vache. D'accord. Une taupe qui dort. Fouiner
Hey,
là-dedans.
Chucky, get ready to run. I guess they don't like visitors.
Ouais.
Let's go next door and get scurvy dogs.
On sent que c'est des garnements
Some
quand même.
places
Hein.
you go have scurvy dogs with cheese inside.
Sounds real. Wakey, wakey, Mr. Pirate. Hello?
Ah, he's dead to the world.
Ok, bon, on découvre un peu, hein. Allez, acheter des scorbut dog, je sais même pas ce que ça veut dire. Alors... Cette clé,
They
c'est
put it on a leg to keep you from walking off with it.
Ok, lire le
It
panneau.
says, return outhouse key when finished, or else.
Ok. À la limite, si je sais pas quoi faire, si je clique sur lui, c'est ça?
What should we do next?
Ouais, c'est ça.
Gotta get to scurvy dogs. I can't believe you never had one.
D'accord, ça c'est si on est coincé. Ah pardon, c'est quoi ça? Ah, le livre des staches. Acheter Scooby Dog, d'accord, on découvre. Hein. Faut se réhabituer, hein. C'est marrant parce que c'est du point and click de façon un peu plus... Hein, parce qu'on voit bien que c'est lui qui
I
faut...
once had the hiccups for 4 days straight.
Allez,
Those glasses are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor.
d'accord. Ah, bouton droit, poser des questions, d'accord.
You kids better have money.
Yeah, we've got all kinds of money.
Alors... Ah ouais, alors on va essayer d'acheter
Can
le...
we get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure. If you give me a piece of 8, that's money that grown-ups use.
I know what a piece of 8 is.
Good for you. You can have a couple of dogs if you give me one.
Ah, s'il vous plaît.
Please?
Non.
Can't you spare something for a couple of hungry kids?
Listen up, you little moocher. Let me tell you something. I don't like kids. I'm an honest businessman trying to make an honest living. I don't need 50 kids a day coming in and wasting my time trying to get me to give them free food.
Bon, mais tant
I
pis.
guess never
Ok.
mind.
Hey, I know. Let's look for change in the outhouse across the way. Coins fall out of people's pockets when they sit down in there.
Ah. D'accord.
Did you know you can keep a scurvy dog warm by sticking it in your arm?
ouais.
I'll bring this right back, sir.
You'd be wise to do that. I got the leg from the last kid who didn't bring back the key.
Ah ok, faut que je fasse gaffe, j'avais pas percuté que j'ai bouton droit ou bouton gauche. D'accord, bouton droit, bouton gauche. Alors, on va voir les latrines dehors. C'est spécial. Hein. Où est-ce qu'elles sont les latrines? Faire des bêtises dans les latrines.
It's locked. Good thing I've got the key in my pocket.
Comment on fait? Faut que je fasse ça. Faut que je... Ah c'est ça, je prends la clé et je peux utiliser... Ok.
Good! You unlocked it.
Ok. Bon, il y avait déjà à l'époque un humour sentir la boue, non merci. Chercher des
I don't
pièces.
see any coins, and I'm not putting my hands in that.
Ah, c'est quoi ce truc en
It isn't a
métal?
piece of 8, but it's a round piece of metal about the same size and shape as a piece of 8.
That's called a slug. It's like a fake coin.
On la
A
prend.
fake coin is almost as good as a real coin.
Ok.
Gross. Chucky, why don't you look in the toilet?
No way. You do it.
Okay.
Ah,
Ugh.
Gross. Please wash hands before leaving outhouse.
bon.
In France, they call a scurvy dog a chien scorbut.
Bon, ben, on sort de la latrine. Est-ce qu'il va accepter ma pièce un peu bizarre? On fait ça pour se balader, d'accord. Et on a le
Exhibit
panneau.
removed. Aww. Smells like grog. Let's not go back there again. We'll just get yelled at.
Yeah, let's get scurvy dogs instead.
Ah oui, là, c'est où on était déjà au départ. Ouais, mais comment je vais faire ici? J'ai une pièce...
It
Regardez.
looks like a piece of 8, if you don't see very well.
Ouais, mais donc... Il se détache. J'ai trouvé une pièce, plus ou moins. Admettons. Le gars, il va être suffisamment... Ah bon.
Now what?
Alors encore.
Can we get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure. If you give me a piece of eight.
Ah, on a déjà entendu ça. Alors, ok. Une pièce.
What can we get with this?
Tastes like a piece of eight. Enough for a couple of scurvy dogs if you want.
Perfect!
Ah bon.
Take 'em, boy.
Il était pas difficile.
What are you getting?
What?
Just kidding. Here's yours.
Ah vache. Un petit peu cracra quand même.
This is the perfect food. What do you want to do now?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Comment ça? Liste des tâches. On explore les environs ou trouver nos vrais parents? Bah comment ça explorer les environs? Est-ce que je peux aller par là-bas? Ah bah oui. D'accord.
That's my friend Dee. Hey, Dee.
Hey, Chucky, what are you jerk faces up to?
We just got here.
I'm making a list of stuff to do.
Give me that. I'm an expert planner. There. Perfect. See you around the park, shitheads.
D'accord. Ça veut dire quoi? Qu'elle m'a fait plein de tâches à faire? Vous êtes sérieux? Examiner langue, battre circuler à la course, donner à manger au canard, ajouter de la sauce, s'entraîner, traîner. Ça, c'est parce que j'ai demandé la version... D'accord, d'accord, j'assume. Parler de l'encre.
That's a cool anchor.
That just shows how little you know about anchors. This one's not a very good example. You'd know that if you read as much about anchors as I have. Did you know that anchors originally weren't designed to hold ships in place? They were used in combat, shot from cannons as a grapple when you were trying to board another ship. They started making them bigger and bigger because then the current bow-shaped design, but the older design went out of you can on a modern anchor. If that's to prevent the little flame, most anchors these days about 30 years ago, all
Sérieux?
kinds of, but the word they're called that because yeah.
D'accord. On peut accélérer les... Ok, faut faire gaffe. Virgule pour continuer les lignes précédentes. Sérieux? Ah, on peut aller se promener dans les anciens dialogues. Ah, ça peut servir. J'imagine qu'il y a des choses importantes. Ok. Allez, on va faire une course. Ah, là, c'est toutes les tâches.
Hey, Chucky. Want a race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go!
I win!
J'ai double-cliqué pour courir vite. Ça m'a permis. Si je fais ça, ça marche. Et si je double-clique, il court super vite. D'accord. On va donner du pain au canard.
Hey, hands off!
Ah,
I can stand on my head without using my hands.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Could we have some of your bread to feed the duck?
I don't think so. We brought it for ourselves.
Vous savez quoi dans mes tâches à faire? Ah bah donner à manger au canard. Acheter de la sauce, s'entraîner à l'escrime, trouver un trèfle à 4 feuilles, faire un bœuf. D'accord.
I want to feed the duck.
Alors, faut qu'on trouve des astuces.
Don't feed the duck.
Normal.
What's this red glob on the ground?
That's ketchup. It's supposed to be really good with scurvy dogs. You're not going to touch the ground with your scurvy dog.
No, of course not.
You should put that on your scurvy dog.
Ok. Ketchup. Ah, on peut faire ça. Ah, pour mixer les objets.
I want some
mais j'ai
two
encore la
scurvy
clé.
dogs at the same time.
Ok.
Let's look for a four-leaf clover.
Okay.
Good luck with that.
Ah bah,
I found one.
c'était pas vraiment dur à
Awesome.
trouver.
There was still one left. Darn.
D'accord. Eh, je suis pas mal avancé dans mes tâches. Donner à manger au canard, s'entraîner à l'escrime, faire un vœu. Ah, s'entraîner à l'escrime. Comment ça marche?
Let's be frank. You can never hope to beat me.
No way. You'll never catch up to my level.
I win.
I win.
Nuh-uh.
You guys are both pretty weak.
Well, anyway, that was fun.
Ok. Alors, comment est-ce qu'on pourrait...
I have an extra tooth in the back. I can feel it with my tongue.
I wonder what's in that basket.
Let's find out.
What do you think you're doing? Kids these days have no regard for personal property.
And no respect for your elders.
I have half a mind to give you a piece of my mind.
And I've got the other half.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah,
Non, mais-
blah, 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 blah,
Blah, blah, blah, blah, blah.
blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
On
Blah,
ne peint
blah.
pendant qu'il
Gotta
regarde pas.
run.
How rude.
D'accord. Pendant qu'ils étaient occupés, un petit morceau de pain. On va nourrir le canard. Et voilà. Trop classe. Et qu'est-ce qu'il me restait à faire? Faire un vœu. Non, le puits au souhait. J'ai pas vu le puits au souhait. Quelqu'un a vu le puits au souhait?
Did you know your feet won't smell if you don't wash them?
Il va être un petit peu crapouillot. Il n'y a pas de puits par là. Non, on va trouver le puits de l'autre côté là. Ah, c'est bien qu'on puisse aller vite en double-cliquant parce que... Bon, une petite musique qui accompagne l'ambiance. Alors, continue l'entraînement. Il va être plus loin le puits au souhait. Ah, voilà. Ah, et voilà.
I should find a coin to throw in.
Sérieux?
Are we done here? We might not be able to come back if we head this way.
D'accord,
What you
d'accord.
looking at?
Those kids jumping rope down there? They're doing it wrong.
Est-ce qu'il me reste une pièce? Bah...
Do not pick the four-leaf clovers. As if.
Comment je peux faire alors? Et si je vois, si je lance un trèfle dans le... Ah, il n'y a pas une pièce là? Oh, vous n'avez pas vu. D'accord. Et on met la pièce dans le puits. Sont qu'on soit capable de parler à l'envers. Ça
I
va mieux.
wish we could speak backwards. Or what is...
Yes, you know.
Yes. Well, helps it. Yes, you go.
That was fun.
Ah, man, it wore off.
Too bad. You made more sense than usual.
Bon, ben voilà. Ah bah, ah, sérieux?
Hey, Dad.
Hello, Mr. Threepwood.
Hey kids, having fun?
Yeah.
We got scurvy dogs.
Those have toenails and stuff in them. Ugh, I read about it.
And we were playing your adventures. We just did Big Whoop.
Big whoop! Oh boy, that takes me back.
I like it when Chucky asked me to put his leg back on. He says it really funny.
You guys always make up the craziest stuff for the ending of that story.
It's fun.
But you can't just change it around. That's not how storytelling works.
A lot of your stories don't feel like they're finished at the end.
What do you mean?
Well, like, there's this one that you call The Secret of Monkey Island, where you went to Monkey Island and fought LeChuck.
Oh, that story has a great ending. There's punching and fireworks. I thought you liked that one.
But you never did find the secret. Not the real one.
Sure, but that's not what that story was about. Kids, let me tell you a story that is about finding the secret of Monkey Island.
Is this a long story?
I think maybe I gotta go use the bathroom or something.
Yeah, I have to go walk my tarantula.
Maybe I should go with them.
No, stick around. This is a good one. See, there was a rumor going around that my old nemesis, LeChuck, had somehow discovered the exact location of the secret of Monkey Island. I knew I had to get it before he did, so I went to Melee to get my own expedition started and beat him to the punch.
Et là, ça va commencer. Oh, c'est trop drôle. Bon, ils ont gardé l'esprit un peu décalé. D'accord, c'était l'intro. C'est sympa, ils font le générique avant. Comme ça, on s'est entraîné à manipuler le jeu. Ah. Ah, c'est vrai que c'était marqué introduction, l'autre.
Feels good to be back on Melee Island, the hub of pirating in the Caribbean, where every good expedition begins. I'll see some old pals and get things rolling. Or sailing in this case. Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Remember me?
Haven't seen you in a while, Threepwood. What have you been up to?
Oh, you know, freebooting mostly, swashing buckles and so on. But now I'm getting an expedition together to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, you're sailing with LeChuck.
What? LeChuck's here in Melee? Is there widespread panic? Are people evacuating?
He doesn't seem interested in carnage at the moment. Ship's just here taking on supplies and crew, as far as I can tell.
Well, anyway, no, I'm not sailing with LeChuck. You know my history with him.
Je vais monter ma propre expédition.
I'm mounting my own voyage. Mine.
Well, you'd better get cracking then. LeChuck's loading up on the outer dock as we speak.
Well, I'm gonna hire a ship and a crew and beat him to the punch. Just as soon as I can get someone to back the venture. I'm a little short on funds at the moment.
In that case, you'll want to go talk to the pirate leaders at the Scum Bar.
Exactly. That's why I came to Melee. It'll be great to see those old guys again. We'll knock back a grog and hash out the details.
Scum Bar, by the docks. Long table in the back.
I know where I'm going.
We'll see.
Alors.
I could stare at this forever, but that wouldn't be much fun for you.
Okay.
I detect a certain resemblance here.
Yes, it looks a lot like an owl, doesn't it?
Il n'y a pas de... Non, il n'y a pas de bouton qui me peut apparaître. Ah, si. Ah voilà, avec tabulation, je peux voir toutes les zones d'interaction. Ah voilà, c'est quand même pratique ça. Aller vers les quais, aller vers l'intérieur de l'île. Ok. Faut qu'on aille sur les quais au Scrum.
Re-elect Governor Carla. She's tough on toughness. I better get cracking if I want to get to the secret before that scheming blackguard.
Allez. Allons tenter une négociation. J'ai besoin d'être financé.
Have you seen the pirate leaders around? This is their table. In fact, you'd probably better move. You don't want to get caught sitting here.
It's our table, Rummy.
We're the pirate leaders. Get lost.
Where are the three older guys who used to hold court here?
Who cares?
Probably crying in an alley somewhere, wishing they were still relevant.
Making up trials for each other and writing memoirs that no one will read.
Is it you I should talk to about financing an expedition?
An expedition? Who is it that you think you are, exactly?
On va se la jouer.
Just a humble pirate, unworthy to be in your august presence.
And yet, here you are.
Permission to slaughter the annoying old wastrel man, Captain Madison.
Wait, it was Captain Madison? She's like famous! I've got her on a trading card. Her plunder stats are amazing!
Plunder stats aren't everything.
Then the others were Captain Lila and Captain Trent. It was Lila who threatened to kill you?
Look, they weren't that great, okay? Listen to the story.
Want me to slaughter him?
Don't bother. He's just a harmless hack who thinks he has a good idea for a pirate raid.
I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island.
You're wasting our time.
The secret? I didn't think that was even a real thing.
It's a prize of incalculable monetary value.
I don't know about incalculable. Quick, who can count to 0 the fastest?
Okay, I'm sensing some reluctance, but hear me out.
Il y a du boulot hein, au niveau dialogue, les voix, etc. C'était quand même des marques de fabrique.
I could make it worth your while to help me hire a crew. A percentage of their earnings or something?
No one in here wants to chase your pipe dream.
Ah.
If you don't take this opportunity, LeChuck will grab it.
LeChuck?
Yes, the dreaded zombie ghost pirate LeChuck himself is also going after the secret. He's here in Melee getting ready right now. If that doesn't prove it's a worthwhile venture, I don't know what else to tell you.
Great. Problem solved.
Excellent. You'll do it.
No, of course not. Why waste money on an expedition when you can just join the one that's already going?
Have fun with your scary ghost friend. Bye-bye.
Well, the slight problem with that idea is that LeChuck and I are basically mortal enemies. Fine. I don't need you or your money. I can do this on my own. If I can't buy a ship, I'll steal one. I'm a pirate. I'll find a way to get to Monkey Island no matter what it takes. I like the old pirate leaders better.
Bon. Bah, il s'est... Obtenir ou trouver un bateau. Trouver le secret... D'accord. Par le conseil, c'est fait. Ah, j'aurais pu avoir les sommes prêtées? Ah, maintenant, il faut que je me débrouille tout seul. C'est vrai? Est-ce qu'il faut forcément que je fasse mes trucs tout seul, maintenant? Alors, on va se balader un peu pour voir. Ah, j'aurais peut-être dû parler avec les autres, alors.
Elaine?
Guybrush!
Wait, are you going to tell a mushy part now?
A little, but I can skip over the hugs and kisses. Elaine!
Guybrush!
I was hoping you'd turn up in this story.
I was hoping you'd turn up in mine.
You wouldn't happen to have a ship with you.
No, silly. I came on a charter. Just like you.
I figured that, but it never hurts to ask. I'm finding it harder than I thought to get hold of a ship and a crew for my expedition. The new local leadership was less than supportive.
Why don't you ask around at the docks? I'm sure you can find something.
Thanks. I'll try that. How's your scurvy prevention project?
It's great! We're going to get a lot of limes to a lot of sailors and save a lot of lives. I've got to come up with a way to deal with Captain Madison, though. The pressure she's putting on the town is making it hard for social programs like mine.
Sounds like we both met Captain Madison.
I don't like her. She's the one who pushed to shut down the shipyard.
She doesn't understand the value of the secret of Monkey Island.
She laughed at me.
Me too.
Obviously, the woman has no taste and a lousy sense of humour.
I feel better just talking to you.
Me too.
You've probably got to get going.
You say goodbye first.
No, you say bye 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 first.
Bye.
Bye.
Allez. Ils sont trop mignons.
It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. Elaine would kill me if she caught me pulling down her flyers. Going out of business? This place is an institution. They're having a half-off sale.
Uh-huh.
The International House of Mojo. This place hasn't changed in years.
Bon, je me rappelle plus trop à l'époque. Parce qu'il y a plein de clins
Welcome,
d'œil.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again.
I have been waiting for you. I know of your desire to find the secret of Monkey Island. Allow me to seek knowledge on your behalf.
Will it cost me anything?
Pride, free will. Not much. The way to the secret is like a serpent which swallows itself. Many obstacles lie ahead.
Serpent, obstacles, got it.
You must walk the path. Yet you have already walked the path.
And now I'm going back again.
When you are unsure of the way forward, open this book for guidance on what is to come.
It can tell me my future?
In a way, think of it as a book of hints.
What is it really?
A book of hints. Use it wisely. To know too much diminishes the voyage.
Neat. Thanks.
No charge. Now you must go. I have a luncheon, and your destiny lies at the docks.
It does?
Most assuredly.
Hey.
Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises. Oh, this was my favorite novelty store. What kind of person would just paint on a wall like that?
Ce qui veut dire que j'ai récupéré quoi alors? Un livre d'indices? Ah bon? Ah, bon j'essaye pour voir ce que ça fait. Parle avec les habitants de la ville pour voir s'ils peuvent t'aider. D'accord. Ouais, c'est sympa, c'est des petits indices. Des petits indices pas trop...
At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly.
C'est pratique le petit. Touche tab quand même. Alors. Bon, allez, on va se balader un petit peu.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better. Hi.
Everybody thinks they know more than the other.
Okay. Looks like a volcano island with horns that swallowed a basketball. Aww, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also, the windows need some work.
A visitor! Wait. Guybrush Threepwood?
Otis!
Howdy, kid.
Moi je
And
dis je vais trouver un
Stan!
équipage à la
Otis, old
prison.
pal. You haven't changed much since I last saw you.
I blame the government.
In fact, didn't we first meet right here?
Not at all. I was in the other cell that time. You look different somehow. New art style?
How nice of you to notice. Big news. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
That sounds fantastic! You know what I remember most about Monkey Island? The time you busted me out of jail right before we went there. I don't cruise ships anymore. But maybe you can still help me out. Like you did all those years ago.
Possibly, though it was kind of tricky last time, and I didn't get much out of it in the end.
I would be most appreciative. A locksmith has opened very conveniently across the way. I am told locksmiths can make keys for things. Things like cell doors?
Imagine that. What did they get you for this time?
I'm a victim of circumstance. Circumstance being that too much attention gets paid to little things that don't hurt anyone, while hard killers roam the streets with pistols and swords.
I notice you didn't say what crime they locked you up for.
It was nothing. I was just picking some flowers.
In the forest?
No, that's illegal. I learned my lesson. I picked them from the governor's garden instead.
Picking flowers from the governor's garden sounds like an unwise choice.
We used to be friends. Sort of. Anyway, they aren't even her flowers. Taxes pay for them. It's public property. I don't know why anyone bothers me about it. I don't hurt anybody.
Well, except the flowers.
They're annuals. They're doomed anyway. Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here. It's custard night. I don't think I can take that again.
I'll make it my number 3 priority.
Thanks.
Okay.
I think there's some writing on it, but it's too tiny to read.
Ah, d'accord.
It says jail rules. 1. No escaping. Hey, Stan.
Hello there, son.
Oh, sorry to see you in jail.
Thank you, son. I appreciate the thought. I'm sorry to see me here as well.
I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
The secret? Boy, that takes me back. But if you're looking for help, you're barking up the wrong enchilada. Just remember, life has no guarantees or warranties. Only jamborees.
Thanks. That's advice. Would it help if I broke you out of jail?
Now that's a kind offer, it truly is. Warms me to think that you'd do that for your old pal Stan. But I've got to think about the optics. I don't want to damage my case, and escaping from jail doesn't look good at trial. So thanks, but no thanks.
I was really hoping to buy a ship from you.
Well, now, normally, I would do absolutely anything to get you into a comfortable ride right away. But my hands are tied. They're shackled. I can't do it. Not at any price. I'm completely out of inventory. Every ship on the lot was seized by unscrupulous lawyers who don't care about your sailing needs the way I do.
Oh, that's terrible.
Believe me, I feel worse about it than you do.
Could I get a ship from you after you're out of jail?
Don't count on it, son. I expect to be released any time, but I haven't even got anything on back order. It pains me to lose a sale, but if you need to get off this island, you're gonna have to find another way.
Could you refer me to a competitor?
Stab me in the heart. You'd go to a competitor? Where's your loyalty, son?
Well, seeing as you're in jail and have no ships and can't help me, I thought...
It doesn't matter anyway. There's no competition. I drove them all out of business long ago. Nobody can play the angles like old Stan. I didn't really anticipate a situation like this one coming up.
Any tips on how to steal a ship from someone else?
One word, son. Mutiny. Get yourself on board a worthy vessel, gain the confidence of the crew, wait for the right moment, and strike. If you don't get killed, look me up afterwards. I'll give you a good price for anything that can stay above the waterline. Naturally, it'll have to be store credit until I get back on my feet.
Okay, well, thanks, I guess.
Anything I can do to help you, let me know. As long as it doesn't involve selling you a ship.
What did you do that got you arrested?
Let me tell you something, son. It's not what a man does that matters. It's who he is. Maybe one day, in a moment of weakness, he crosses a line. But if he's confident, and you know what's in...
Blood and goopy stuff?
People. People are in my heart. Anything I may have allegedly done...
Well, is there anything else
Now that you mention it, there is one thing I've been missing during my time. In all the rush and fuss and document shredding surrounding my arrest, If you happen to be passing by the shipyard, you might grab it for me. It'll be on my desk in the office.
Sure thing.
Ok.
See you later.
Yep.
Il lui amène sa brosse à dents, ça serait une bonne chose de faite, d'accord? Au niveau des tâches, comment ça apparaît là? Ok, toujours à moi de me débrouiller.
Watch your boots in here, son. It's like a swamp, without the clean parts.
I don't remember this place being so leaky.
They finally installed running water.
Alors, on peut aller voir la marchande de clés en face, c'est ça? Ah oui, c'est elle.
Welcome to my shop.
Hello.
Alors.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Locke Smith.
You're kidding, right?
Nope. And before you ask, yes, they did. Yes, it was. And they really, really wanted me to follow in the family business.
Who's the old lady in the window across the way?
You mean Whitey Bones. She used to be the undertaker here years ago. Seems to know a lot of things that maybe don't quite fit together.
How well do you know Whitey Bones?
Not well at all. But she's been living near my shop for quite a few years. She was across from my old location, too.
But she moved when you moved?
I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
I'm on a quest to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Exciting. The story in my family is that the secret is sort of like a key. One that opens all locks at once.
All at once? Well, how does that work?
No idea. It's just a story. But I guess you'll find out soon enough.
How would you like to join a pirate crew?
Would I have to leave my shop?
Well, yes, that's the general idea. the crew actually get on the ship and, crew it.
Thanks. I'll pass. Try down at the docks. There's always somebody hiring somebody down there.
Can you really make keys for stuff? That seems like a magic trick.
Modern locks have serial numbers that tell me all I need to know. No tricks necessary. Just information.
It seems wrong that you can make a key from just the serial number.
It's a fail-safe, in case people lose their key. You know how people are.
Aren't locks way less secure if all you need is a number to get a new key?
That's why you should never share the serial number with anyone.
What happens if you lose your key and the serial number at the same time?
The numbers are usually engraved on the locks, just in case. And if you lose the lock, chances are you don't need a new key.
Well, what's to stop me reading the serial number on someone else's lock and having a key made?
The numbers are printed small enough that you need a special tool to read them. Only a pro would have a tool like that.
Can I borrow your lock serial number reading tool?
My magnifier? Not a chance. I could be drummed out of the union for that. If you want to play locksmith, you'll have to look elsewhere.
Tell me again about how to have keys made. It's exciting.
You bring me the serial number from the lock. It's pretty straightforward.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Ok,
Try not to touch anything. I've got a system, and I don't like it disrupted.
Alors. D'accord. Alors, il va falloir que j'ai une loupe. Mais est-ce que je vais pouvoir...
What's this key?
That's for a lockable quiver.
At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
I see a peninsula trailing off into small islands, but no X marks the spot.
It's southern Florida. I have family there.
Are these for customers?
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
Handsome looking parrot.
And also vicious. But it was my mother's favorite.
Ouais.
I see everyone in that portrait has lovely locks.
If you have to make a pun, at least make a good one.
What is that? It's definitely not a key. Or a lock.
It's a fishing lure, of course.
Of course. How much for the fishing lure?
It's not for sale. This is a locksmith shop. Perhaps you saw the sign outside?
Is that from a famous locksmith band or something?
My mother's band, the Golden Keys. They were named after some actual golden keys that she spent a bunch of time looking for.
Ah.
That's an impressive machine.
Yep. This wouldn't be much of a lock shop without a key grinder.
Can I try out your key grinder?
No. I wouldn't want you to lose any fingers.
Hello again.
Ah, je
I
pensais que
think I'll
j'allais
browse
pouvoir
around a
lire.
bit.
Try not to touch anything.
Je pensais que je pouvais parler d'autre chose. Alors. On a voulu la version difficile. Hein. On assume. Ok. Il me faut une loupe pour lire le numéro de série. Il y a des graffitis.
Looks sort of like an eye.
Encore des graffitis. La prison, on est d'accord. Alors, si je retourne sur la prison...
Hey, Guybrush! Hey, kid!
Là, examiner la serrure, l'ennui, c'est que...
I think there's some writing on it, but it's too tiny to read.
Bah oui. Il n'y a rien qu'on puisse utiliser.
Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here!
I'll make it my number 3 priority.
Ah oui, c'est tout, ouais. Qu'est-ce qu'on peut avoir? Ah, il y a notre serrure ici aussi.
How's your day going?
Any writing that was once here has been rubbed away.
Ah, lui, il sort.
At least this jail has 2 lamps.
Yeah, we are living the life.
You look like...
At least the jail is well lit.
Yeah, but the better I can see it, the worse it looks.
Ok.
They say the only real prison is the one in your head. But take it from me, that's a load of barnacles.
C'est quoi ça? Alors, indice, ça, tu me proposes un indice. Comment puis-je libérer Otis? Oui. Tu pourrais pas libérer Otis avant de trouver un bateau prêt à naviguer. Ah bon? D'accord. Pour l'instant, on peut pas le libérer mieux que ça, alors? Ok. Bon, voyons voir.
Employees only. It seems to be stuck closed. It seems to be stuck closed.
D'accord. Bon, ben... Sûrement pour me dire que c'est pas le moment. C'est ça? Ok. Qu'est-ce qu'il avait l'air de dire? Qu'on pouvait aller directement sur les quais? J'ai fait tout le tour, là? Tout était fermé, ici. Et c'est de là que j'arrivais. Encore des graffitis. Voilà, on va voir sur les quais. Qu'est-ce qu'on pourrait faire sur les quais? Alors, voyons voir si on flâne le long des quais.
Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here.
Looking for a job? Step this way.
Oula. The clipboard in your hand says you're the quartermaster.
The crew says I'm the quartermaster. Clipboard doesn't get a vote.
Mm-hmm.
You look like a guy without many options. You want a job? I'm short of swabby. LeChuck's an equal opportunity employer. Even humans are mostly tolerated.
Ouais, qu'est-ce que je suis censé faire alors? Ah, tu crois que je peux aller au bateau et faire une... Est-ce qu'il y a vraiment des choix décisifs là si je dis que je vais monter ma propre expédition? Parce qu'ils sont l'air un peu bizarres, hein? Non.
No thanks. I'm getting my own expedition together.
Suit yourself. I'm here if you change your mind. But don't dawdle. We sail with the tide.
Ah bon?
I hope this isn't one of those party cruises. No parking of demonic, ghostly, or undead vessels or scooters. Tuesdays 3 to 4. Say what you want about my evil, horrible nemesis LeChuck, but he does know how to stock a ship. Looks like this is going to be a long journey. I hope this isn't one of those party cruises.
Alors.
Yes?
Poste d'officier.
I'd like to discuss an officer position of some sort.
Well, I need a second mate, a bosun, a ship surgeon, and a gunner. Do you think you're qualified for any of those?
I could be second mate.
Do you honestly have any idea what a second mate does?
Goes to store openings and funerals and waits for the first mate to be incapacitated?
I thought so.
I'd make a great bosun.
Exactly what qualifications have you got for that?
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes. Okay, maybe 8.
Don't waste my time, okay?
Mais donc alors, bon, Mousse, allez.
Maybe Swabby's not so bad after all.
The only requirement is that you bring your own mop. If you've got a mop, the job is... Hey, wait a minute. What's your name, sailor?
Bah, je vais donner mon
Guybrush
vrai nom.
Threepwood.
Yeah, that's what I thought. LeChuck gave me a blacklist and you're on it. In fact, you are the blacklist. I'm afraid I can't hire you after all.
Well, that's a slight hitch.
I'm confused. Didn't you say you were gonna get your own ship?
Yes, but then suddenly I thought, why bother? I wanted a ship and a crew. Here was a ship and a crew. Ripe for the taking. All I had to do was get on board, wait for the right moment, and strike.
Strike?
Mutiny the crew, seize the ship. Be a pirate.
Except they wouldn't hire you because they knew who you were.
Yeah, that was a problem. Also, I needed a mop.
Sérieux? Faut quand même faire être incognito.
Hey.
Threepwood, I shouldn't even be talking to you.
Never mind.
D'accord. Bon, là, j'ai fait ce que j'avais à faire. Ah, c'est un délire, hein, quand même. Hein. Alors, j'en ai qui trouver un moyen de passer incognito, obtenir une serpillière, prendre le contrôle du navire. Eh, en fonction de ce que je fais, les objectifs changent. Ça, c'est drôle, ça. Je m'attendais pas à ça.
Clever.
Mais bon.
Why was Wally in such a hurry? He wouldn't sell us out to Madison, would he?
I believe he needed to relieve the pressure upon him in a different way.
Est-ce qu'on peut faire d'autres choses, là? Par exemple.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Don't sound much like pirating to me.
Bon.
Hi, Cobb. Hard to believe after all these years you're still here.
I was declared a historical landmark.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island. Wanna come?
I heard the secret is just some marketing gimmick Stan thought up. That only the gullible and naive would go looking for it.
Tell me about Loom.
Oh, I'm so sick of pirates asking me about Loom. Get lost.
Yeah, the place does seem different from what I remember.
It's this new, younger generation of pirate leaders. Oh, they're highfalutin dark magic. Look at us. We're so much better than you because we don't drink grog before getting married. These kids today are all about sacking and pillaging. They've got no heart.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ah. J'en sais rien. À l'arrière du scum bar se trouve... Ah, c'est une espèce de quiz. D'accord, je suis allé derrière.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
It'll turn out to be a t-shirt or something.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you.
Guybrush Threepwood, as I live and breathe, how have you been?
Peachy.
How's Elaine? She was always my favorite governor.
Ils ont repris tous les personnages,
Also,
c'est
she
drôle.
covered your tab when you stopped coming in.
We're apart more often than I'd like.
But you're still...
Oh yeah, we're still. We've just each got a lot on our plate. It's a two-plate relationship.
Well, tell her I say hello.
Those new pirate leaders seem like real jerks. Why do you even let them in the bar?
Well, they've driven off my old regulars, so I don't have a lot of choice if I want to stay in business. Also, if I tried to get them to leave, they'd probably cut me up and throw me in the soup. Frankly, I'm terrified of them. On the plus side, they have more disposable income and better hygiene than the old crowd.
Do you know where I can buy a mop?
Buy? You don't want to buy a mop.
I think I do.
The mop is the formal tool of a cook. Not as clumsy or random as a dish rag. An elegant tool for a more civilized cleaning. You cannot hope to succeed with the mop of another.
I can't?
You must construct your own. A single, perfect instrument that you will keep and use for a lifetime.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Once you build it, the mop will become your constant companion, your tool, and a ready means of defense against spills of all kinds.
Build it?
The wood is the heart of the handle. The heart is the handle of the cook. You are one.
Not helpful so far.
You must find a particular tree. A tree uniquely suited to the handles of mops. Carve your handle from a limb of that tree. Any questions?
How do I find the mop handle tree?
I can't tell you exactly where it is, because this is your own personal journey.
What about the head of the mop?
Oh, you have to have one, of course, but pretty much anything will do. It's mostly about the handle.
Okay, I guess I'll do it. What's wrong?
You gave the story the wrong title. It should be called Mop Quest. When do we get to the piratey parts?
Well, even the coolest professions involve more mopping up than you would think. It seemed crazy to me at the time, too. But don't forget, it was all so I could board a ship, take command, and sail to Monkey Island. But first, I had to make a mop. Well, it's definitely a mop. It's amazing what you can achieve if you put your mind to it. Then you have a packet of stick-on stars. The food is more exciting when you can smell the risk. Active little guys, aren't they? Pleasantly scorching hot. The plaque says, "In memory of looming seagulls of old." Ugh, I remember that stench as if it were yesterday.
Faut pas abuser, j'imagine.
Stay away from my mop.
Je m'en doutais.
Looks like a mugshot.
Stay away from that picture.
Bah, d'accord. Alors, pourquoi obtenir une serpillière? À fabriquer une serpillière, trouver le serpillier. Ah oui, non mais ça c'est drôle. Que les trucs évoluent au fur et à mesure. Admettons. Ah, grosse ambiance dans le pub. L'ennui, c'est que là, je me retrouve dans la ville, là, encore. Ah.
LeChuck, sir. Just thought I'd pop in and let you know. Preparations to set sail are almost done.
You have all the supplies for the spell to get to Monkey Island?
Check. Squid ink, chickens, brimstone, cinnamon, monkey blood, mint, and an annoying skull.
Well done! Mark yourself down for one less lashing this voyage.
Funny story. Guybrush Threepwood tried to sign on to the crew.
Threepwood? He must be looking for the secret too. That guy steals all my best ideas. Have him killed! Wait! Let him live. I want him to see me sail off for Monkey Island knowing the secret is lost to him forever.
Sure. I want to bring this up one more time. Is searching for this mythical secret of Monkey Island a good idea? Shouldn't we be out terrorizing the high seas, instilling fear, creating mayhem, being more on brand for LeChuck?
I've had enough of you questioning my orders. Finish loading the ship, and whatever you do, don't let Threepwood on board.
Very well.
Ok. Parce que qu'est-ce que j'ai avec tout ça, moi? Ah, démêler la ficelle.
It's hopeless.
Examiner
I've got a few
la
coins for incidentals.
D'accord.
The pen is mightier than the sword.
Ok. Allez, un petit indice. Alors, une serpillière. Faut vraiment que j'aille trouver un arbre. Une boutique en ville. Magasin de cartes.
Aww, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also, the windows need some work.
Magasin de cartes de la rue Basse. Il est rouvert? Ah, il était fermé tout à l'heure. D'accord, d'accord.
Hey, Wally.
Ok, ok.
Well, 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 look what the surf washed ashore. It's Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again too, Wally. Whatever your last name is.
I spent years in therapy getting over being burned, blinded, blown up, abandoned, and marooned because of you.
Yeah, good times, huh?
You're lucky I'm past all that and am running the best map shop within the Caribbean and beyond.
I'm looking for a tree to make a stupid mop from. Have you got a map for that?
So the cook has sent you on one of his spiritual journeys? Been a while since I made one of those mop tree maps. What kind of tree is it again?
I don't know. A wood one?
That's okay. Just bring me a sliver of the wood and I can work it out from there. I'm that good.
You wouldn't happen to have a map to the secret of Monkey Island?
Funny you should ask. I recently made one on commission, but then they destroyed all my source material. It is the only one in existence. Best of luck to you.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like the shop across the way is in trouble.
The high-stakes, ego-driven world of pirating is changing, and dark magic is taking over. Voodoo magic is fun and all, but it's not what the new generation wants. Me? I'm on the bleeding edge and making a bundle. I'm about to franchise.
The town seems to be pretty run down.
Since Captain Madison made Melee her base of operations, people have been complaining. They say she brings a bad element to town, but that bad element spends a lot of money on maps. So, what am I supposed to do?
Do what's right?
I am. I'm doing what's right for Wally.
You have a lot of maps in here.
We've got so many, you need a map to find them all. A little cartographer humor.
Yeah, I'd forgotten how funny it was. Bye.
Ok, il faut un morceau de bois
Wally, can I have one of these maps?
Absolutely. If you pay for it.
Never mind. This map shows both sides of the globe.
It's twice the value.
Ooh, looks chilly up there. They're like glasses, only way less convenient. Ooh, look behind you, a three-headed monkey.
Oh, please take one. I use them to promote my business. See, it says maps and more on the edge.
Thanks.
Alors, est-ce que je vais pouvoir utiliser...
Ooh, those look fancy.
The finest tools to make the finest maps.
I didn't know you made globes, too.
I don't. This is for reference. It's got all the latest continents.
Okay.
What's this a map of?
The secret movements and activities of my competitors.
That sounds reasonable. It's a long, small map of somewhere far, far away. It's a map on a fan. What'll they think of next? It's maps wrapped in maps.
On sait jamais.
I didn't know
parce qu'il y
you
a
could
toujours
do
des trucs
that.
à-
That looks like a treacherous void. Hey, Wally, what's with the window ladder?
I use it to keep an eye on the neighbors.
Well, it's good to have a hobby. Hey, Wally, what's in these boxes?
Maps.
Aha, aha, aha.
Good old mazes. Can't get enough mazes. I try to steer clear of sea monsters myself. Huh, never seen one of those before.
Ok. Alors moi je dis qu'avec le monocle, on va voir. On va à la rue haute. On essaye, hein. On va dans la prison. On va essayer ça.
Guybrush! Hey,
Absolument.
kid!
Tac. Le monocle. Sur la serrure.
I can read the serial number. I'll write it down so I don't forget.
Ok. Et là maintenant, la clé. Est-ce qu'elle va me faire...
Welcome back.
Hi.
Est-ce que tu vas vouloir me faire... Où est-ce qu'il est? Le numéro est là. Je voudrais la clé qui fait ça, s'il
Can
vous
you
plaît.
make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. Good choice on the lock. These are really sturdy. It's the same kind they use over at the jail.
Oh, wow. What a coincidence. I had no idea.
Là-bas, c'est tout.
Oh, I'd really like some crackers.
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
Bon. Dans le principe, est-ce qu'on peut libérer le gars?
Hey, Guybrush! Hey, kid!
Eh, regarde ce que j'ai, vieux.
Word of advice, kid. Stick to the narrow straights.
Otis, the authorities have reconsidered your case and decided that you should go free.
I'm very grateful to the authorities and will not mention their name should any awkward questions be asked. Good luck, Stan. I hope you get acquitted.
Oh, it's in the bag, friend, but thanks.
C'est tout.
I'll stay on this side of the bars, just in case. I already copied the serial number.
Voilà. Sauf que lui, est-ce que je vais pouvoir...
No thanks. I'm about to be acquitted. Escaping looks bad.
Bon, ben voilà. Ok. Bah... Et mon pote, il est parti, alors?
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
D'accord. J'ai fait tout ce qu'il fallait, là. Blablabla. Alors, comment est-ce que je peux utiliser... Petit indice. Pour la serpillère, voilà, un échantillon de bois. Bah oui. Bah oui. Bah oui, quoi comme truc coupant? Dans le magasin vaudou? Il est où le magasin vaudou? D'accord. Les magasins ont rouvert, c'est ça? Ah, c'est lui le vaudou. Ah, le mojo, c'est vrai.
Green, half off. Blue, half off. The curtains are for sale too?
Everything goes.
It's an unusual safe with 5 keyholes.
Alas, the safe is not for sale. It has been placed with me for safekeeping.
Not for me. Everything's spilled out of it in a puddle. A crystal. Yeah, this isn't that kind of game. Pointy.
It is a non-magical ceremonial knife. Very sharp indeed.
Oh, I'd like this knife.
An excellent choice. I will need you to verbally agree to a release of liability.
Okay.
This product is not to be used in the commission of any crime, including vandalism.
No problem.
Threatening, frightening,
Oh, okay, I guess.
The product is not balanced for whittling, use with breads. Product is sharp at all times. The manufacturer
Ils abusent.
Oh, is this where I say yes?
Yes.
Yes. Is there anything I
am not able to...
This is a neat symbol. What does it mean?
That used to contain magical disguises. But alas, they have all gone.
Yeah, it's too bad you're sold out. A magic disguise seems really useful.
There's always the famous eye patch of John Laney at the museum. I'm sure the magic has worn off by now, but I believe I could restore its abilities.
Mm-hmm. An empty basket. I should have gotten here last month. Do you do gift wrapping?
We're out of wrapping paper, unless you'd like it wrapped in the skin of a lizard.
No thanks. Not very practical. I'd need a lot of keys to open that.
Ok. Comme d'hab, hein, il faut faire un maximum de clics et de recherche. Hein.
Someone's very excited I'm looking at this sign.
Allons-y. Alors. Le cuisinier était où? Dans le pub. On va essayer de faire ça. Ah, de nouveau lui.
Hi.
Are you my waiter? I want the excellent dish I had at the governor's mansion last week.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it's called, but it was sort of, you know, a hot food.
Yeah, but I'm not...
It had ingredients in it or something.
I'm not your waiter.
I already told your incompetent cook this.
I don't work here. I'm not a waiter.
Hop to it!
Right away, sir.
Alors, on peut faire... Ouais, il y a des choses qui se débloquent, donc faut toujours... Faut sûrement toujours revenir.
Oh, you look like the health inspector tasted your stew. Or you did.
Worse. Marlin is here.
Who?
The customer I have. He's the only importer of yak fat on the island, so I need to keep him happy, but today he wants me to make him a dish that he ate last week at some kind of event at the Govern. But of course he doesn't remember what it's called or know. He says he thinks it has. I don't have the slightest idea what to make.
If I brought you a recipe, could you make it?
Of course. I'm a cook. See the hat?
Oh, look behind you! A 3-headed monkey!
I do know a great stew recipe for monkey heads.
Oh, where did he say he had the dish he wants you to make?
At the governor's mansion. It's probably some exotic, weird...
I'll see what I can find out.
Thanks.
Uh-huh. Alors, hop. Couteau. Serpillière.
Stay away from my mom.
Ah oui, mais... Vous abusez, les gars.
It's hopeless.
Vous abusez, c'est-à-dire qu'il faut que je...
The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old.
C'était ça le quiz? C'était quoi le quiz? Carte à quiz. Hein? Combien de Bernard Lamide vivent sur l'île? Ah ouais, si j'ai pas la réponse, ils m'en posent une autre plus tard. D'accord.
The food is more exciting when you can smell the risk.
Donc faut que je trouve une recette. Donc c'est ça l'idée qu'ils ont eu, quoi. Faut que je me déguise. Faut que je trouve une recette. Waouh. Ok les amis. Ah bah, comme petite introduction, bienvenue dans The Return to Monkey Island. On n'est pas encore parti sur le bateau, hein. C'est tout à fait dans l'esprit des point and click. Et il y a de l'humour, bien décalé. Ah bah écoutez, voilà, j'espère que ça vous aura donné envie d'aller découvrir l'histoire plus avant vous-même. Et bah, si ça vous dit, la prochaine vidéo, je continue à avancer pour voir comment faire pour avoir mon bateau, mon équipage et enfin aller découvrir le secret de l'île aux singes. Allez, bonne continuation à tous et à très bientôt.